Hello everyone, I'm Dhanakshi from Team TalentZ. Hope you all are doing well. Today we have with us Rachna Jindal, who has worked in almost all domains of finance functions. To know more about her journey and aspects of being a CA, let me get connected with her. Hi Rachna, how are you?
I am good. How are you doing, Meenakshi?
I'm doing well. So can we talk about your journey being a CA and how difficult it was for you to crack it?
Okay, first of all, thanks for inviting me, and I wish a good day to all the viewers of TalentZ. So, when I was in school, I never thought that I would be CA, but sometime good thing happened without plans. So, same thing happened with me. So, the day I was, completed my CA, I was almost flying. After all, it was a result of hard work of last 3 years, along with schooling. Your teaching, everything was like pushing me to complete that to complete my CA, and that the day it was so important for me. ICI is a great organization. It keeps updating its curriculum, and that's why I really feel proud that I'm part of that organization. So when in CA studies, the great part is that everything can be linked with logic. So even if you have not studied something, but you apply the logic, mostly you are right, right? And my mindset was that I need not to study only for qualifying, but I also need to develop my ability to apply it practically. So that helped me definitely a lot. So while qualifying CA, and when I joined industry, I joined with a big dream. Despite in 2001, the economy was so slow, and in CA campus Delhi, uh, it was only one recruitment happened. So the situation was not too good for the job market. But I followed only one thing, that I need to keep trying. I need to learn. I need to improve day by day. So that helped me, and I definitely cracked the interview and boarded to a very good organization. So this is how I started it.
That's great. That's very inspiring that you started at such a time and still accomplished your goals. That is so nice to hear. Okay. So I want to know what are your views on the talent gap situation today that is going on?
Okay, so you know what I see, India and Indians both have good potential, but when I sitting in the corporate world, I see that we are not able to find good talent, and at the same time, many people are struggling to find the jobs as per their experience in education. So this is a clear situation of the skill gap. You're getting the education, but there's a skill that is required by the corporates is missing. So what exactly we are doing to fill that gap, to let India perform according to its potential? So there is a clear lots of work we have to do around it. So when as a functional leader, I tried that. Okay, uh, I lead by example, so I keep learning and keep motivating my team also to learn. So that is something where, as a leader or as a experienced person, I can see that there are lots of we can do together.
Correct, that's true. Okay, so another question that I have, what purpose you would like to achieve through the association of through with the association of Talentee?
So post COVID, we have seen that many things have changed, and there are so many things which are given the lots of opportunities, like online coaching, online doctor consultation,
Right.
work from home. So things have become easier. So earlier, whenever I thought that I do something for developing the skill, so I always used to think, how can I do with along with my job, my home? But now with TalentZ, has given me a platform where the things are convenient for me, and where I want that more and more people to join, whether as a like a service provider, or as someone who is getting that knowledge. So that's why it's an excellent platform for people like me to start the new journey.
Exactly. It's like more convenient for the teachers and for the students also. You
Right.
can just sit
Right.
at your home. You don't have to
Yeah.
go anywhere. Okay, that was very great. And thank you so much for your knowledge and for everything that you shared, your experience. I'm really personally very inspired from your experience. that we already don't go for such courses. Ki, oh, CA, let's just not. And you did it at the time when it was like very difficult, as I could tell. So thank you so much for sharing it all with us.
So thank you again.
Okay, so how can one start their journey in corporate world in the right way? Like, what do you think are the essential steps that they should take?
Okay, so the journey starts actually when you are starting for the interviews, when you're starting the preparation for interviews, because you have your goal and purpose in mind. Whether you are able to crack the right job is very important, so that you are ambitious and motivated to work toward that particular role. So it starts with that point. So for cracking the interviews, or ensuring that you are able to present what you know and your skills rightly, it's very important. So for that, you need little bit polishing. You need to understand what are the expectation of the interviewer. So so it's like you need some external help for that. So that is where generally people think that okay, they can learn from here and there, that's fine. But if you want to be better than the others, then it's better that we reach to the right people and take the right coaching and mentoring.
Right,
And then the
guidance is
second part,
very.
yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Then the second part comes when you join the industry. So you are actually transforming from your student life to the professional life. So it is totally different phase. So you are no more a student. You are actually expecting you become the part of the bigger organization. So things will change for you drastically. So right onboarding help you to start your career rightly.
That's right. That's right. It's like a drastic change. When you're in college, you're like all chill, but then you're suddenly working. You're in the
Right.
corporate. That's true. That's right. Also, what do you think? What kind of skills one need to like keep growing, learning, and also the world is changing. So like, how can we like adjust according to it? What do you think?
Yeah, so we all know that the school education, college education is limited to when you are 20 years old or 23 years old, right? And mostly organization do not have their own university, but everybody is asking for the customized talent. So people want CFO with IPO skills, people want CMO with the digital marketing skills. So everybody is looking for the different kind of talent. So it is important that we keep updating ourselves according to the changing environment. And for that, you have to identify the programs which are best suited for you. And so that, for example, I give you another example. Now we are talking about the sustainable finance, right? ESG, environmental, and like social responsibilities. And there are lots of expected from the finance people. And our institute is still working or researching on that. But the subject is really old. It's not the new subject. So how we can, get this ourselves updated and get the differentiation edge. The person who is the early will learn it faster, will definitely would have edge over the others.
That is very, I mean, that makes sense. Obviously, you need to keep changing, develop yourself. That makes a lot of sense. And also, you're a CA, you've been working as a CA for the past 2 decades. And so, like, how can we make finance easier? Like, what are your suggestions for that?
Yeah, so finance is a common term, right? Because money is something everybody understands, right? But at the same time, you feel that it is complex, right? Especially when we talk about the non-finance people like maybe engineers, or who are like new entrepreneur or startup co-founder. Sometimes they feel that it is a difficult subject, because finance is just not adding the numbers. You have to negotiate also. You have to have your pitch ready. You have to have business proposal ready. You need to know that what is the ROI of my project. So these are the terms which are very important for anyone who is into business, right? So if it is a corporate world, definitely everybody is either selling or helping the business to sell. So you have to have those skills very well, and you should not afraid from finance. So there you're for you the best thing is that you need to get the confidence that you can crack the numbers. You understand the terms, you know what is the budget, you know what is the financial statement, you know that how to deal with the advisors. So once you do it, then definitely things will be easier for you.
that is true. Numbers like scare a lot of people, including me. I'm like scared of numbers. Like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so like there is one more thing I see: personal finance and planner and controller. What's that like? What do we provide there?
Okay. Yeah, so it's I also like manage finances in my home as well, being chartered accountant, right? And believe me, I always see very see examples of my parents or parents-in-law, my uncles, and where they are very good in the planning. They do evaluation while investing, but what about control on your investments? That is subject which is totally missing. Even if I Google today, I will see lots of topics on the personal finance planning. I don't see any topic on how you control your personal finances and investments. So I give you one example. Like I bought, let's say, some mutual funds, but I have not put the name of the nominee in that. So what would happen to it when I am not there? Whether my child or my family could encash it when they want, whether it is reaching to the right person. We are buying the property, but we don't know what is the location or what is the strength of the builder. So who is doing all this? So you know, you sometimes you need the advisors also, but you also need to know how to handle the advisor, because that can also be very crazy. So you need to know how to ask the right question, what are the right question, how you can plan your investment. At the same time, what are the documentation you should do? So that's another topic which actually every woman, I believe, should know. Every young person who is entering to the industry should know, and anyone who is managing his or her personal investment should know.
Right. Yeah, this is the thing about investments. You can like plan everything, go for the right company, but then there are many things to look for. I completely agree. Everything was like very, I don't know, काफी ज़्यादा knowledge and very enlightening. Thank you so much for
It's
everything
my
that you shared.
pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.